Hey everyone, hope you're doing well out there today. We are still in Cottonwood, Arizona. Not going to be here for much longer. Not sure when we're leaving, but it is starting to warm up, so I definitely want to head north. I do want to start the video today with a comment. Elvira DaCosta says, "You already know I love your videos, but I have a question. Has nothing to do with this video. Aja, you know that I'm going to be a rookie in training when I get on the road, but happy trails to you. You had a video where you marked locations that you would like to revisit. How do you mark those destinations? Are you marking them on Google Maps or Navigator? All right. And how do you know what the navigation settings are for those locations? For instance, Nomadic Fanatic also gives out navigation numbers in case a viewer might want to use it, but I don't understand how it's done. Can you video how to set navigation destinations, please? And thank you, my friend." All right, Elvira, there are different ways. I'll show you. Alright, when I'm driving, I do keep my tablet right here on the dash so I can access my Google Maps, because I do use this for my GPS when I'm going somewhere. So let's hit the Google Maps app and it'll bring up the map. Sometimes it won't bring up the right location where you are, but if you're not in your location, just hit this white button over here and it'll take you directly to where you are. And we're right here where this blue dot is. So, and as you can see, I already have some spots marked as my favorite spots. And these are boondocking spots. And the thing I like about Google Maps, this is actually satellite view. And you can zoom in and you can see the little RVs here. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. You can check out the terrain. If you press and hold with 2 fingers, you can move the terrain sideways like that. Pretty neat, huh? So anyways, we're gonna zoom out. I'm gonna show you how to mark a spot. You just take, for instance, I already marked this spot, but I'll go right here next to it. I'll press and hold. And then that screen will pop up. The little markers over here, the drop pin is right there. If you look over here, it says save. So you want to hit that. It'll give you options. You can either put it under favorites, want to go, starred places, and new list. So what I usually do for boondocking is I save it under favorites, but you can do it however you want to do it. And then there's want to go. So if I haven't visited that spot yet and I've heard about it, I'll go to Google Maps and I will mark it, I will mark it under want to go and visit that place. That way I know I haven't been there yet. And then the starred places are usually for laundromats or stores that I visited and I want to remember when I go back to that spot. I usually just save the boondocking spots under my favorites, and the starred places are places I've visited. That way I can keep it all organized. And say this is where I was camping right here. I'll go back and I just touch the heart and it'll load. See, it said the drop in, but it also had the coordinates. You have options under the saved. I saved it under my favorites. There's labels, so you can label it. There's shared, which I'm going to go over, and then there's download, so if you want to download that spot. Alright, so we're going to go ahead to shared. Most people ask what a drop pin is. This is what I actually put in my descriptions, is a drop pin. And you just go to shared, and they give you options at the bottom of the screen. If you pull it up, see there's message, copy to clipboard. If I'm going to save it to my video, I copy it to clipboard so I can share it later. Or I can send it as a message to one of my friends like Carolyn. That way she knows where I am, and all she has to do is hit the link and it'll bring her there. There's Messenger by Facebook. You can share it through Facebook. Email. There's different options. So, and also Skype. So yeah, well, I'll go ahead and press message like I was going to send it to a friend, and it'll bring up this screen which means that there's the drop pin and there is the link. So all I had to do is hit this where it says to, and I just fill out Caro. See, there it is, Caravan Carolyn. I just send it to her and I can press send. She's probably going to wonder why I sent her a drop pin and we're in this location. So yes, let me press send again. I don't think it took. So anyways, I send her that drop pin. There it goes. It sent her the drop pin. All I have to do, or all she has to do now, is touch that link and then it'll say connect. So you want to connect and it'll pull up Google Maps and the space or the shared spot. So yeah, that is how you share drop pins. And also, if you're ever interested in the spot, after I've been there, I'll usually put a drop pin in the description. So just go to that video if you want to know where it was, then look for the drop pin. So I hope that helped. Another thing I want to go over real quick, I believe Eric already went over this in his video. So if you saw his, then you probably don't want to watch this one. Say for instance, okay, here's the UPS store. So I just want to go to the UPS store here in Cottonwood. Alright, now that it's loaded up, there's the photos is right here, and this is Street View. So you want to press that and it'll bring up Street View if it'll load. So there it is, it's loaded, and you can actually just look around. This is a great tool because you can read the signs on the road. You can see if there's parking. You can go up a little further, say let's search up here and see if there's any parking. I don't see any parking on the side of the road here, so nope. But yeah, if there's any signs, the signs are viewable. Some of them they do blur out. So yeah, if you want to scroll forward, just hit the blue line and just scroll forward. You can scroll forward down the street. It's cool. So you can check out the area this way, which is a neat thing to do. You can see what businesses are in the area and how it just looks by the street. Oh, there's a sign right here. Let's go back. See if we can see this sign. Not really. Let's see. Back it up a little more. Okay, see right there? You zoom in, no parking. So there's no parking on this street, but you can read the signs and it'll sometimes you can even see like the times or whatever. Let's go back out of this. So that is an awesome tool to use. But even then you can go say, okay, well I want to check out this Home Depot or Walmart parking lot right here. So you can zoom in, because people always ask, how do you find parking? And as you can see, this Walmart does not allow, I know because I've seen the signs, this Walmart does not allow overnight parking. And it can be confusing because usually this was a telltale. If I saw RVs parked there, I usually thought there was overnight parking, but that's not always the case. They could be there just shopping. So, but you can scope out the parking lot the same way. You can do the overview that way, or you can go to that, just press and hold, and there'll be a drop pin, and then just go to the bottom, and right here, this gray bar, it usually has a little circle thing right there. Not sure if you can see it, but you just press that, and it'll give you Street View, if it will load. And there's Street View. So if you just wanted to check out the parking lot and see what it looked like, this is exactly what that parking lot looks like. Technology is so awesome. There is the Walmart right there in Cottonwood. You know, this is a great tool also if you want to check out a place before you arrive there. Not when you're there, but before you arrive, if you wanted to scope out and see, say you wanted to plan before you go to your next destination. It is an awesome tool. So yeah, and then you can just pretty much go the arrows. When you're in a parking lot, it only gives you certain options to go certain ways. So, oopsie. So yeah, we're on this side of the parking lot now, and let it load. There it goes. Sorry, I am out in the boonies, so my reception's not that great. So yeah, oh, you can see some dude with their dog taking a poop right there. I got you on camera. Your dog taking a poop. Anyways, so yeah, that's the Walmart parking lot. That's funny, he just happened to be there with his dog when the Google Cam was going by. Anyways, this is an awesome tool. I know I say awesome a lot, but it is awesome. This is really a great tool to use for traveling or checking out places before you even go there, just to see if there's enough parking or how the parking is. You know, you can use it for multiple things. We'll back up out of this. All right, and that was Google Maps. Let me open that back up. All right, so that was Google Maps. There's the overview of the Walmart. Remember, if you want to go back to your location, if you were sightseeing on the map, just hit this white button and it'll bring you back to where you originally are, where we're here. And this is Cottonwood. This is the Thousand Trails Road. Right here is the Thousand Trails. It's East Thousand Trails Road. It's the first turn right there, but if you follow this road right here, it actually leads to Thousand Trails campsite. It's a paid site, but why would you want to pay when you can turn on the first road and there's free camping right here? There's the one spot, which you probably saw in one of my last videos. Same thing, and here's another spot, and this is exactly where we are. Alright, that's funny. Carolyn just sent me a drop pin back. Right there. Too funny. Alright, so one more thing that I want to go over is that the GPS locations. Let me get out of this. For instance, if you have a GPS number, you can search it here. And if you have a GPS, like I have an onboard GPS, it should have a search area as well. So all you do is you just enter the GPS coordinates there. Alright, so that's how you do that. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to our location, hit one of my favorite spots, and as you can see, it has the GPS coordinates right there. If you have those GPS coordinates, all you have to do for Google Maps or for your GPS is just search those coordinates. So you take those numbers right there. You were talking about Eric's video. You take those numbers he's given you and you just search for them. And it should be right here. There's the numbers right there. So I entered the numbers, hit that, and it'll bring up the location. And that's how that works when you're searching for GPS location or coordinates. That's the coordinates right there. And that basically is it. Easy peasy. Well, I hope that helped you, Elvira, and also everybody out there. If you enjoyed that, please don't forget to hit the like button. Well, the video is already 13 minutes long, so I'm going to end the video here. We will see you in the next video. Thanks everybody for watching and hanging out with us today. See you next time.